review of this cheap eBay clutch right here. Well, clutch lever. It's not an RSC, it's not an Impact Tech. It's just one of them eBay or Amazon levers. So far so good. It engages. It's supposed to be like an easy pull clutch lever. I'll stop in a second and then go more in depth, but so far so good. I like it. The ultimate intention is to get a RSC or Impact Tech, but for right now, this one finger lever is so far so good. Alright, so stopped real fast. So like I said, I gotta do a better job with this, but this was the sensor that was on the... Alright, so I had this one, which is like a partially shorty lever aftermarket, and on this side this sensor goes on to the bottom of this, like this sensor right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but like this sensor that I'm touching for this switch, that's basically what this is for the clutch lever that's supposed to be on this side. So I get some other electrical tape, that's Gorilla Tape doing it, but when the clutch isn't engaged like this, this would normally sit in, and then as soon as the clutch is engaged, then this little thing would pop out. Alright, so a lot of people that do the convert to the one finger clutches, because this doesn't come with an option to put a sensor underneath it to fit this sensor to screw it onto it. So I've been told that don't worry about it, they've left it disconnected because it, you know, it doesn't make a difference. It won't throw a code or nothing. So far it hasn't thrown a code. Don't worry about my butcher job, but so far so good. Real light, not too much tension. Also rerouted the cable and put it to the front here because I had it coming around here, around the key switch, so the ignition switch. And then so the install wasn't hard. Took the old clutch off, took this off of it. The only issue I'm having when the bike is in gear, say I should stop. I don't know if that's a safety thing with cars or not, but whenever I stop, if I stop in gear, like I'm in first gear and I shut the engine off, normally on the when the other clutch was on it, I could stop in first gear and then I just pull my clutch in and then start the bike. With this, if I stop in first gear, it acts up. I don't know why. Sometimes it'll let me restart the bike, and then other times I gotta put it back in neutral and start it back. So I think that's just acting up. But like I said, I might just get some tape and then just tape this together, which I don't know if that's a good idea. But so far this thing rides, it feels good. I like the look, not bad at all. Comparing to the old lever, I can't really tell if there's much of a difference. Well, it's real easier than this compared to, even though I'm using the brake for this, but it's a big difference, bro. You really don't feel like you're doing nothing. Also, I probably should have done an install of it, because there's under this, it's just your typical eBay or Amazon lever. So there's like 3 holes underneath here. So when I first put it on, like everybody else, I put it in the second hole. You got 1, 2, 3. I put it in the second hole, and then it had the real tension on it, like it wasn't easy pull. So then took it back off, and then I put it in the first hole, which is at the bottom. And then that thing felt like I didn't even have a clutch. That's how smooth it felt, or how easy it felt, basically. So yeah, so for the time being, I'm gonna be rocking it until hopefully I get a RSC or others. But hey, if you want to go budget friendly, this isn't a bad option as well. And also, this screw at the top, there's a Allen key screw at the top, and then there's a little screw at the bottom. If you tighten this, it locks onto the washer in here, which will make it harder to pull. So I just tightened because they all come loose, so I just tightened the nut on the bottom, and then it's still secured and it still feels good, basically. So yeah, so far so good. She needs a wash, but we'll see how that goes. Also think it's time to get a new tire. I busted my ass. Yeah, I still got some thread on it, but I probably should get a new tire. Man, I busted my ass the other day. It was raining. I've been down for a couple of days trying to get my body back. Basically, it hurts when I walk, but you know, it is what it is. But she's sitting good. So yeah, this is my review of it. I like it when I'm riding. Probably won't do no wheelies. She feels good. With it, but we'll see how that goes. I just came out, so I'm warming her up, and yeah, so that's about it. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm in first gear, kickstand is up, clutch engages. Oh, I'm gonna prime my fuel pump, so there you go. First gear, kickstand is up, clutch engaged. Nothing. Alright? Do it again. Nothing. But if I put it in neutral, I start right up and I don't have an issue, and I could go in gear. Also, I like it because it engages way sooner as well. So that's it. But alright. Yeah, it feels good. Big truck.